For those who survive a catastrophic injury, one of the greatest losses that can occur is the loss of an arm or a leg. Our firm is one of the few that has experience in handling amputation cases all the way through trial. In fact, we are one of the few firms in America to have handled an amputation trial in the last 20 years. We have handled cases including the detachment of an arm and the loss of a leg. These cases can involve some very significant losses, both personally and financially. In terms of the economic losses, oftentimes the person will not be able to return to their prior employment, and as a result of that, they will sustain substantial future wage loss. We frequently bring in an economist to determine the amount of future wage loss. The other aspect of these cases, though, is the substantial medical bills that will be required over time. Oftentimes, with an amputation, an infection will set in and people will have to get a second amputation. That has to be built into the legal case and estimated in terms of cost and future medical care, both in terms of the potential for infection, the necessary medical care, and a potential future surgery. The much larger issue in amputation cases is the disability that occurs with a prosthetic and the need to replace that prosthetic multiple times over the course of someone's life. One prosthetic is generally agreed not to be enough. More than that, every few years, those have to be replaced because they wear out. And so as a result of that, there can be a very substantial amount of financial loss as a result of the future prosthetic needs of a person with an amputation. The second aspect of this is, of course, the loss of quality of life associated with the loss of an arm or a leg, which can be devastating to many people. They can't go out and do the activities that they used to do before, and as a result of that, the non-economic damages, in legal terms at least, or the personal losses, are very substantial. Because of our background in handling amputation cases through trials, we want to be able to assist those who have sustained a traumatic amputation to be able to get their medical care paid for, their future medical care paid for, their wage loss taken care of, and get fair compensation for the change in quality of life that they've sustained as a result of the loss of their limb.